On today's Har-Ber Wildcat News, we take an in-depth look at the end-of-course exams. We revisit the 2012 Miss HBHS pageant, and we bring you more information on the new TVs around the school.
Good morning, Wildcats, and welcome to another great edition of Har-Ber Wildcat News. There are now 297 days until the end of the world. I'm Lindsay Coulter.
And I'm Zoe Piazza. Today is February 28, 2012, and your Hbwn starts now.
Let's get right to what has been on everyone's mind, the weather. It has been an unseasonably warm winter, and last week we hit 70 degrees twice. Jeannie Portillo from our weather team joins us to tell us if this trend is going to continue.
Good morning, Wildcats. Our Har-Ber weather team is here on location outside of our beautiful campus. This week has been one of the warmest weeks we've had all winter season. Spring has nearly sprung here in Springdale, Arkansas. Now let's look back at some of the weather we had. Now that spring is just around the corner, we went around the halls to see how anxious our Wildcats were to spend these warm days.
I'm a cold weather person, so I'm wanting February to be cold still, but I mean, I can't argue with a beautiful day like yesterday. So.
Well, I just played the piano outside. No, I'm not outside, but I didn't really do anything outside. I wish I could have worn my chacos because it reminds me of the summertime. Go to the park and play in the playground and swing with Deandra.
The nicest part about being warm outside is we've had soccer practice, and last year there were days that we practiced and it was about 30, 31 degrees, and we tried practicing one day when there was snow in the turf field. We figured it would melt quicker than on the grass. That didn't work too well. But yeah, this year's been really nice because we haven't had to deal with all that stuff.
It looks like our school did a variety of things over those warm days. Now let's see if this week's going to match up to anything we had last week. Your Tuesday forecast is going to be a high around 65 degrees with scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon. During the night, it's going to be a low around 48 with a 50% chance of rain. Wednesday is going to be mostly sunny, high around 63 with a low around 37. Thursday is going to be sunny as well with a high around 70 degrees and a low of 54 degrees. Friday is going to be scattered storms, high around 64 and a low around 36 degrees. And for your weekend forecast, Saturday is going to be a high around 54 and low around 36, mostly cloudy with a 10% chance of rain. Sunday is going to be sunny, 62 is going to be the high, and 38 is going to be your low. Well, there you go, Har-Ber, that's your weather for the week. And make sure to tweet us at Harberwildcattv to be our Wildcat waiver, like Katie Mangum was. Make sure to have loads of fun these next couple of days. Back to you ladies in the studio.
Thank you, Jenny. If the weather stays like this, visits to the lake may be in short order.
In the second semester, most students have to take end-of-course exams in many of their classes, but some students don't know much about the tests they're taking. Matt Mates gives us an in-depth look at the EOCs.
Each year at Har-Ber High, students take EOCs for biology, math, and English. EOCs can make an effect on students as well as their teachers.
Well, the geometry end-of-course exam, it shows how our students are performing in geometry. It gives our students a chance to demonstrate their learning, and it's how the state holds us accountable.
For these EOCs, teachers want students to do good and to help make our school look academically inclined.
It was designated by the state of Arkansas coming up in April 25th, 26th. And it's to see if our students are achieving compared to the rest of the state.
English EOCs are to test the students' acquired knowledge in writing and reading comprehension up until the 11th grade year. It's a measurement that we can measure our students at Har-Ber with all other 11th grade students across the state.
The overall goal of teachers concerning the EOCs is to help students prepare to do good on the math, biology, and English, and in turn help raise the academic standard at Har-Ber High.
Thanks, Matt, and EOCs are coming up fast, so make sure to pay attention to the countdown to EOCs during Cat Facts later in the show.
Har-Ber's Key Club is helping raise funds for Arkansas Children's Hospital. All fourth period classes will be competing to raise the most money. The winning class will receive extended lunch March 1st and 2nd, an ice cream social during class, and a drawing held for one student in the class to park in administrator parking for a week. To help your class, bring funds to your fourth period teacher today and tomorrow.
On Thursday, February 23rd, Har-Ber's Foreign Language Department held the 2012 Foreign Language Festival. Abby Peterson reports.
Thanks, guys. Just last Thursday, on February 23rd, Har-Ber held the 7th annual HBHS International Festival right here in the cafeteria, put on by our own foreign language classes. Many students came to support the school and to get some good food.
For only $2 a person, students and their families enjoyed a fun-filled night exploring all the different cultures involved in the festival. There was plenty of food and drinks provided by the foreign language students that represented all the different countries. The festival was first started with the company of Springdale High School, but through the years and under the direction of our foreign language teacher, Senora Ellen Rainey, Har-Ber has developed it on our own.
It's exactly the same format, and it just started out small, and now that Har-Ber's so big, it's about too big for our cafeteria.
There were many phenomenal dance performances, including a fashion show. All performances were put on by students that go to Har-Ber, with some assistance from siblings and friends. Each performance was unique and represented all the different types of entertainment from all the cultures. The festival lasted over 2 hours and was a major success. All the families and students really enjoyed everything the festival had to offer and look forward to coming back next year for the 8th International Festival. For Hbwn, I'm Abby Peterson.
Thanks, Abby. The International Festival is a great tradition here at Har-Ber. Remember, if you didn't get to go enjoy the event this year, make sure next year you're involved.
Last weekend was the 4th annual Miss HBHS pageant. Girls from Har-Ber competed for the title of Miss HBHS and a $100 scholarship. Drew Jenkins was there.
On the 18th of February, Har-Ber held their 7th annual Miss HBHS pageant, where girls ages of 4 through 18 had experienced their first pageant.
Hi, I'm Jessie Gallagher, and I'm your 2012 Miss HBHS.
In order to hold a pageant with 4 divisions and a total of 40 or more contestants, there is a lot of responsibility for the MCs.
Basically announcing what's going on in the pageant. We actually have Trent Jones, our TV teacher. He is doing the actual Miss HBHS pageant.
All of Saturday, Har-Ber High School was busy with girls trying to get ready for their first appearance, people decorating, and a lot of nerves.
I'm really nervous. We have to go interview with the judges in a few minutes. I'm nervous about that. Think what we're saying?
The night went on with a lot of laughs and talent from our Wildcats, and then the moment that we were waiting for finally came.
The 2012 Miss Har-Ber High is contestant number 6, Jessie Gallagher.
I'm super overwhelmed right now. I didn't think I was going to win.
Congratulations to Jessie. We are proud to have you represent Har-Ber. For Hbwn, I'm Drew Jenkins.
We are very proud of the young ladies for competing and representing our school. Congratulations to Jessie Gallagher on winning Miss HBHS 2012.
Today we will be introducing a new segment called This Week in Pictures. Elizabeth Hankins and Maggie Verucki have teamed up with our yearbook and newspaper staff to show us what's going on around Har-Ber through pictures.
I'm Elizabeth Hankins here with our new segment, This Week in Pictures. For our first picture, we have senior Stormy Doak as she prepares for the 2012 Miss HBHS pageant. She puts on her mascara and makes sure her makeup is perfect before going on stage. In our second picture, senior Isaac Herrera is one of the select Art 3 students who were selected to design and color a basketball for the senior boys team. Our last picture is of seniors Jaime Garcia and Patsy Chavez. They were selected as the cutest couple for the yearbook. They have been together 4 years on March 18th and met the summer of 8th grade at the movies. Remember, you can tweet your pictures to @the-Har-Ber-Herald or @Harberwildcattv to see your pictures on Hbwn and on the photo gallery at theharberherald.com. You can also see more details about these pictures on the Har-Ber Herald website.
Thanks, guys. I think we're really going to enjoy this segment. Can't wait to see what they have in store for us next week.
As you might have noticed, there have been televisions installed throughout our school over the last couple months. Many of us still have questions about what the purpose of these televisions are. Michaela Allen brings us the report.
As you walk around the halls, you may notice new televisions placed around the school. These televisions were purchased through 21st Century Schools Project and were meant to enlighten students about different activities.
We can run announcements, we can run weather, we can run testing locations.
Students such as Luke Burton look forward to Har-Ber using technology.
With all the technology that we have in the school, I think TVs are never a bad thing. We already have them, we might as well use them, not only for entertainment purposes, but also just to kind of talk about Har-Ber, advertise.
For Hbwn, I'm Michaela Allen.
Thanks, Michaela. I think once the TVs are up and running, they will be a great addition to our school.
Coming up after the break, we'll check in with Cassandra Jones for this week's Cat Facts.
Every day we are faced with important decisions.
I can't predict what my future will bring.
But I can control the choices I make today.
I hope nothing stops me from reaching my goal.
I just want to make the right choices.
Will you make the right ones?
Now it's time for Cat Facts. Cassandra Jones joins us with more information on what's happening around Har-Ber.
Happy Tuesday, Wildcats, and welcome to another Cat Facts on Location. I'm Cassandra Jones. And seeing as we are only 7 days from our first EOC, we're going to be a little more focused on that here at Cat Facts. And this Tuesday, we have a few helpful hints for when you're taking your test.
Be sure and eat breakfast before your test.
Good luck on your test, Wildcats. There's only 82 days till graduation. Now let's hear how you seniors are feeling.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready for graduation. I'm going to miss being in high school and everything, but definitely ready to get into college.
I'm excited for graduation. Definitely ready to get out of high school, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm ready for graduation. 13 years, yeah, it's going to be great.
Thank you, Cassandra. And now that it's our senior year, I was really looking forward to some snow days after how many we had last year.
I know, but with all this beautiful weather, I would much rather have a sunny day off than a snow day.
A sunny day off, that'd be an interesting concept. You know what else is an interesting concept? Leap Day, which is tomorrow. And today we close the show with a fun take on Leap Day. Remember, you can watch all of our shows on our YouTube channel, Harberwildcattv.
Leap Day. What is it?
Leap Day? Yeah. Isn't that where, in March, where, what's that thing? Where, I don't know, honestly.
The day that, is in February that's not in every other year. It's every 4 years.
You leap around everywhere all day.
I don't know. What's Leap Day? You tell me.
Our planet takes about 365 days and 6 hours to make a complete revolution around the sun. We only have 365 days on a normal calendar, so where does that extra 6 hours go every year? Well, over a few years of time, it accumulates, and if nothing is done, dozens of days could go unaccounted for just a century worth of time passed. So the ancient Romans found a way to compensate for this by changing their calendar days around to adjust. Over time, it was rearranged to add a day to the end of February every 4 years, making it February 29th, giving us today what we know as leap year and leap day. Maybe when the Earth leap year around, something like that.
I just always wondered if someone was born on leap day, what birthday they would have. That's it. That's the only thought of.